all pulled in. It's supposed to be a beautiful morning this morning. Second day after a good rain, 37, 38 degrees. I mean, it was going to be perfect. Looking forward to getting up here and going up high and using my ears. And I got out, I thought, man, is that water? I don't remember there being a creek right around here. Freaking wind about took my hat off. So, we're committed now, so we're going to go up in there. But this is a place that you really rely on your ears. Like, nearly 100%. So, definitely going to put a dampener on things. But hopefully it lets up before daylight. Because right now, it's blowing the tops out of these trees. No idea if y'all can hear any of this, but how you can be so wrong as a meteorologist so often. There's no way I would have climbed to the top up here with a weather forecast calling for anything over an 8-mile-an-hour wind. If this isn't 20 miles an hour, I'll kiss your rear end. Man, I can't hear myself think, much less a turkey. Hear that red bird right there? You can't see it, but it's roosted on my shoulder. That's the only way you can hear it. Sunrise is unreal, but I try not to be one of those sunrise guys. Simply not going to accomplish anything up there today. I'm trying to drop off this side, as you can tell. The wind is still above us. It sounds like a freight train above us, but it's not quite as bad. But still, a turkey'd have to be right on top of you. What I'm fixing to do is I'm fixing to get down to the bottom here. Just get down low and cross our fingers that maybe something's in that bottom too, and we can put our ears on it. Big ridge right there is blocking that northeast wind from being quite so bad down here, so you can at least hear yourself think. Some pretty fresh scratching right back there along this whole road bed. Be nice to catch one down in one of these little holes. On a day like today, that's about the only way you're gonna do some good with it. Just gonna troll around here. Unfortunately, this ridge is about to die out. We're going to wrap around it and try to find another little hole like this one. Just one of them days. Trying to come over that ridge that you see behind me, get down in this creek bottom. I'm hoping maybe it gets out of the wind, maybe we can hear a little bit. Them two freaking dogs just run up out of it, run up the ridge right as I was coming over, so. Yeah. Look at that bottom all the way up. No luck. Calling very frequently. Got a call that's high pitched and cuts hard. Yelps decent at best, but the cutting is usually a bit sharper on this call. I'm just trying to break through the wind. You can kind of tell in a dead spot. The only problem about getting in the bottoms to get out of the wind is you get close to the water. So I'm kind of trying to split the difference here. Man, if one does hit it, I bet he knocks her knees out from under us because it's going to be close. I can hear him right here. See 2 hens for now, and I can't pick anything else up. I don't hear anything strutting, so I was coming up this little road bed, calling almost continuously. Cut some really fresh scratching, and almost immediately heard them in the leaves. They were just over a little bit roll. So I got to the ground, crawled up about, 6 or 8 yards, just to this little berm where these 2 little fell over logs are. Eased up to my feet, and I've been able to glass up 2 hens out there about maybe 60 yards. Best I can tell is just 2 hens. I can't hear another turkey walking or scratching. I can just kind of keep up with them too. So I think it's just 2 hens, and one of them turned and started walking toward me, so I kind of got down low, and I'm buckled up here, so. Yeah, she's real close now. I'll be sitting here holding this camera with my gun beside me, and it'll be a freaking gobbler walk across. I'll be feeling like an idiot then. But I don't hear him scratching, I don't hear him walking, I don't hear him strutting, so. Well, it's been well over an hour, probably closer to an hour and a half or 2. These hens have made an advancement. They're literally right here. That I've just kind of been slow at playing it because the hunting is pretty slow considering the wind. The wind has kind of started having some breaks in it. Beautiful day otherwise. another lone hen. Just climbing, putting my feet on turf that I've never seen before, and it looks really nice, and find a little scratching here and there, and calling ever so often. As you can tell, the wind, it's breezy, but it's got these lulls in it now where we can actually work. Heard something in the leaves over here, and called, nothing struck, whatever, so I just started easing, picking, and laid my eyes on a big old lone hen down there, like not confrontational, not cutting, not yelping back, nothing, just interested in feeding, which lets me know they're laying or possibly sitting. They're not around a flock of turkeys. They're solitary. It seems like I should be able to find a lonely gobbler up in this mountain somewhere. So we're going to keep trying. We've got a few more hours to go. Peak right yonder, about to the top. We started off as a quick day, but I thought I was going to probably just cash in. Wind kind of died down a little bit, and it got my wheels to turning, and I'm so far back in here now. There's turkey woods on about halfway up this mountain. You get to the top, and it's not really turkey woods, but if you get to the top, you'll be able to kind of sweep around use the tops to navigate much easier than walking the sides and the bottoms, and be able to hear a little better. Hopefully drop down on something, but we got to get moving because the expiration time is getting closer and closer. First gobble of the day at 12:35 p.m. And he is down that ravine and up the side of the other. Well out of striking distance. Nice to hear one though. We walked our feet into dang near blisters. 12:35 we heard our first turkey gobble. Yeah. And he's well out of striking distance. Well into enemy territory. Ain't been a terrible day though. We got to see a bunch of new country. Pretty country. Awesome sunrise. If it wasn't for the wind, it'd have been just perfect. Saw some hens. Saw some deer. Now we've heard a turkey gobble at least. Sounds like he weighs 97 pounds. He's a big old joker. Well, the clock struck 1 with me sitting amongst these rocks here, relaxing for a second. Gun unloaded, and we going straight on out. All those days where we lucked into one early or getting a bunch of gobbling turkeys. This wasn't one of those days. hard. Finally heard one right there at the buzzer. Just one of them days.
Hey, we appreciate you guys joining us for this video. If you like this one, you'll probably like the next one. I'll leave it up here in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along with us. We'll leave our social media links down in the description below. That's also where you'll be able to find links on the turkey calls we use and the apparel we wear and that kind of stuff. So you can find that in that little drop down description below. And as always, we sure appreciate you guys following along.